A new start is coming. Beautiful. So stay focused on a new beginning. Emotions are running high. And end of a tough cycle approaches. Beautiful. All right. And we have step out of your comfort zone. And your hard work's paying off. Got some Capricorn energy here. So a lot of this has to do with being grounded, practical. It's all about focusing on the future and being sensible here. But I do see an energy of someone's hard work paying off, and it has to do with someone holding their vision, staying focused. Yeah, I feel, and I do see some emotions running high here. So let's see what that's all about. Yeah, look at that. A fresh new start. Opportunity. Look at that. If it's not yourself, it's someone else focused on you. Two of Cups. Look at that. New start. A new connection. Some of you are going to connect with somebody here. See a soulmate connection. It could start as friends because we have some Capricorn energy here. In fact, 2 cards. So that often tells me friends first, but this is a fresh new start. I do see someone's cup runneth over. So this is really nice. Yeah, look at that. Little Virgo energy. Now, it doesn't mean there's a Virgo here. It just shows somebody here is ready to go down this path. They're looking forward. See, looking forward about going down this path. Somebody wants to connect here. Yeah, look at that. And I do see this slow and steady wins the race. But this is also, I feel, someone here just kind of in that energy of contemplating, kind of looking ahead, seeing where something will go here. But it's all about somebody putting in effort. This is a person who's going down this path. They want to put effort into this, and they're assessing the situation. They're looking at the details. And this also shows someone not only just looking forward, and all the details of the situation. It's an energy of someone looking to see if this path is clear. And we have someone who's going to step out of their comfort zone here. Yeah, they're going to reach out. This is someone going to reach out here. Very nice. Yeah, they're hoping you reciprocate. Look at that, investing. Hoping that you're interested. And this is also an energy of not just investing in this, and this energy of being patient, staying focused. I feel it has to do with somebody wanting to know kind of what you're doing, everything that you're doing here. But I do see this energy of somebody reaching out. There's a little hesitancy that you may not be interested. Yeah, but I actually feel that this person, whoever this person is, I feel like it's them. But it could be yourself. You've been spending time alone at home, kind of, looking ahead here about the future. I do see this beautiful connection. Somebody wants to connect. But it's about moving forward. Yeah. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Yeah, somebody coming in with that. They want to ask you out. They want to talk. Heartfelt message, communication. Let's have a look at the Two of Cups. Yeah, 2 single people. This is also someone making sure someone's single. This person definitely is. Someone enjoying the fruits of their labor. Look at, there's the cup. Yeah, this is someone here. I feel this is something 2 people want, is to come together. Because we have the Ace of Cups twice. Beautiful. This is a fresh new start, a whole new path. Oh my goodness, yeah, look at manifesting. Someone here is looking at the situation. They have all the tools, the information, everything they need. So it's about communication, manifesting, and hoping that you're going to reciprocate here, that you're interested. Wow, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, 2 people. Oh my gosh, this reading is so amazing. Tell me about the 7 of Pentacles. Oops, why is this here? 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, so someone curious. They've been weighing the pros and the cons of a situation. Should I or shouldn't I? They're kind of procrastinating. But it is about learning. This could be someone talking to people. I feel they want to have a conversation. But look, they're looking to see if you're invested, if you're single, if you're interested in someone else too. This is often a person who looks at the situation. They're manifesting communication. They want to talk. They want to connect. Seeing eye to eye. Very curious. Shining a light. Very much connects with The Hermit, shining the light, looking for clarity, making sure the path is clear. That you're single. Yeah. They really want to talk too with this energy. They're weighing the pros and the cons. Yeah. It's just kind of waiting. Just kind of waiting. But it's also an energy of, could be someone who kind of feels because they've been, this is often a person maybe focused on their money. You know, looking, planning, preparing ahead. Somebody's hoping this is going to be successful. I can see the energy. It could be someone who's been procrastinating here a little bit. You might not be waiting, or you may be looking elsewhere, or it's too late. Yeah, I don't know if it's too late here. I do see at least talking, communicating, connecting. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Yeah, look at that. The Lovers, a bond, a connection. If two people feel the same, if there's an attraction. See, this is someone who's been waiting for the one. This is often a person who stays focused on their path. Waiting for the right time. Waiting for the right person, the one. That's what I feel is happening here. Tell me more about the Magician. Yeah, a little Pisces energy here too. Some Gemini energy. Yeah, investing. This is someone just checking things out. See, it's about interest, what you're interested in, what you're up to, who, if you're interested in someone else or not. They're just kind of looking at that path. It's sort of like looking to see if the coast is clear. Yeah, but it's all about this, something to do with the timing. Yeah, look, there's that Queen of Pentacles energy. Some of you may have Capricorn in your chart, but it's just an energy of interest, investing. This is often someone who's stable and grounded, someone who focuses on their finances. I wouldn't be surprised if you've just been checking each other out and you're waiting patiently. While you're waiting, you're focused on your house, your home, your job, whatever it may be, just staying grounded. Yeah, it's all in the details. Oh my goodness, I think there's an attraction here. Tell me about the Lovers. About the Lovers. Yeah, so this is an energy of some kind. It doesn't surprise me, a little Gemini energy possibly, where somebody here is just a little indecisive. See, they're not sure of something. They're looking to see if the coast is clear. There's something they can't see, or they don't possibly know that they want some kind of clarity. You might not see this coming, though. Yeah, I kind of feel some of you might not see this coming. But I would, you know, the interesting thing is some of you might have a choice here too. I wouldn't be surprised if there are some choices. But this investing is someone investing in their job, their money. Someone taking a little pause, looking at things from a different perspective. But I feel this is just someone checking someone out. They're curious. They just want to know everything about you. But the only way is to connect, to reach out. Tell me about this. Yeah, so I was just about to say this Ace of Cups. See, it's about someone putting themselves out there. Just, it could be someone who's been single for a while, just getting out there again. But it's often this emotional fulfillment. Somebody seeing the bigger picture here too. But it's about putting all these cups on the table, having a conversation. Someone's going to step out of their comfort zone. Look at that little aha moment. See, somebody here seeing the truth. Win or lose. But it's all about some kind of clarity. Some kind of truth idea. Yeah, this is someone wanting a victory here. Yeah, look at, there's a waiting for the one. Someone who's been waiting. So, you know, it's an energy just focusing on work, money, you know, just staying sensible and practical, waiting for that right person to come in. This person really wants to know. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's both of you, vice versa, wanting to know everything about each other. So it's about investing, showing interest. This is someone who feels a little unsure if you're interested. If you've been acting maybe a little aloof or, you know, kind of, because it's about being comfortable. Someone has to step out of their comfort zone. And it's about making someone feel comfortable. Because that's what the Queen of Pentacles does. It's an energy of someone who shows that they're interested and invests and makes somebody feel comfortable enough to reach out. But someone may be feeling a little uncomfortable. That's what I feel. A little uncertain because there's some things that they don't know. Tell me about this Two of Swords. Yeah, see, shining a light, looking for clues. So someone curious, they're looking for answers. They're looking for truth. And there's that moment where they look at this. This is someone who's probably been checking you out someplace, or vice versa. But this is an energy of going within, looking for clues and answers. This is someone who sees a Queen of Pentacles. This is marriage material. Tell me more about, somebody with a house, a home. See, it's all about a comfortable home, being comfortable, making someone feel safe. Because the Queen of Pentacles likes something that's safe and grounded, sensible. This is someone who likes to be comfortable. I do think there's going to be a date. I do see something casual. And I feel this person's kind of, looking for some kind of idea here too. Justice and harmony. See, this is all about just right, coming in right. I'm going to tell you, if you have dated somebody at some point here who has been dragging their feet, it is possible while you're waiting, you may have another person coming in. Because it's all about justice and harmony, balance. And I do think it's someone here who, if there is two, it's someone who knows someone didn't treat you right. You deserve better. That's what I kind of feel. For some, I feel for most of you, it's just this energy of contemplating balance and harmony between two people, marriage material. This is someone thinking of going down that path. So someone who's also been keeping their feelings to themselves, keeping it all in, but they're trying to trust their intuition. See, they're trying to trust their intuition here. There's things that they don't know. Very secretive, a little bit of a mystery. This is someone sees someone as a little bit of a mystery here. But, I feel they know all the answers they're actually seeking here. Tell me about this High Priestess energy. Yeah, the High Priestess. Yeah, you can see someone a little guarded, defensive. Someone's guard's up a bit, but it's about letting somebody in. Some of you definitely have someone who may have pushed you away. That's where I feel that the other person comes in. It's like there's an energy of several people. Opportunities. Someone who's moving too slow, dragging their feet. It could go the other way, but I feel someone's kind of been pushing someone away here. Little guarded, defensive. This is someone who's trying to trust their intuition, but they're not quite sure what to believe. If you're interested, because this is often someone who acts a bit aloof. Like they just want to be single, or they're not interested, or they come across as someone who actually it maybe even married. And that's what I feel. It's like whether you're alone, whether you're living with someone. So this has to do with this person. This is my believer card, feeling a little guarded. Being very careful because there's something here they're curious, something that they want to know that they don't know. And it could be whether you're single or not, but it's the impression. That's what I feel. Of someone who just wants to be alone. Living alone, someone who's, but I do see this single energy, and I do feel definitely for this very strong energy for some of you, someone who's pushed somebody away. I don't see someone coming back around. It's more like feeling a little guarded, letting somebody in. See, needing some clarity, looking for answers, looking for some kind of answers. They're not sure what to believe, that's for sure. It's a little bit of a mystery. This is somebody very private. You can see an energy. The Queen of Pentacles energy is someone who is often very private. Someone who often doesn't share a lot with somebody until they're sure this person is interested and invested. Because it's about two people investing in this. Yeah, they know they need to hurry up. So you can see it's about movement, making a move. This is someone who's going to let their guard down a little bit. And it could be yourself being a little guarded, not sure about letting someone in. Possibly emotionally. But it's all about two people going to reciprocate. I feel there's going to be a conversation. Now, you might not see this coming. It's coming in pretty quick where someone just is, all of a sudden is spontaneous. Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if you have multiple opportunities too. And that's likely what this person could be looking for answers here. But I feel that you're not going to see something coming. Yeah. This is an energy of building, working. Somebody wants to build. It's like investing in each other, investing in this, building something, putting in effort. This is someone here too. It's an energy of making something a priority. A lot of focus on work. But it's also those priorities. It's about building, putting in effort. I feel like someone here has gone within, and also with that hermit energy into may I see, putting in effort. They want this. This person wants to build. Yeah, there it is. See, it's about emotion, connecting emotionally, two people sharing their innermost selves. But I have a sense of privacy. Yeah, someone who's kind of private. It could be someone pushing someone away because they don't want to let someone in emotionally. Look, we have an emperor. Yeah, this is a person going to overcome this because this is someone who makes something happen. An emperor. So you've got an emperor. If you are a feminine energy, you have an emperor here. And they know what they want. See, they're learning something. And they've been kind of back and forth. Should I or shouldn't I? But I wouldn't be surprised if some of you have a choice between two. And you're the one kind of, comparing two people. I'm going to tell you, nothing compares to an emperor. Some of you have been just, waiting for the right person. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's both of you waiting. Just two people who focus on work, their house, their home, all these things. See, financial foundation, investing, making sure you're prepared. Someone who has everything they need. There's desire here. This is someone going to make this happen. Two people who've been waiting for that right person. Tell me more about the Emperor. What is this person's intentions? See, it's curiosity, but there's a mystery. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's yourself. Look at that. Someone who speaks truth. This is someone analyzing, strategizing. See, they've learned something. Yeah, they're learning something. And oh my gosh, the Queen of Cups. Somebody who cares. See, it's about someone who cares. If this is someone that you've been caring about here, this is what they see, marriage material, someone who cares, someone who makes them feel comfortable, feels like home, someone with a comfortable home. Interesting, but it's about stepping out of their comfort zone. There's something about this home and comfort and investing and yeah. So someone who knows a good thing when they see it too. They see opportunity. This is someone who sees opportunity. Now some of you may have options and that's what I feel they're making sure of. That you may have multiple opportunities. You may not be interested. They're just kind of looking at this, weighing the pros and the cons as well. Tell me about this Two of Pentacles. Should I or shouldn't I? Yeah. Is this in my best interest? Are they interested in me? Are the feelings mutual? Some of you might know who this is. Maybe you had a date. But there is someone here who has all the tools, the information. They have everything they need to manifest their desire. There's a lot of desire, a lot of attraction. But it's someone who knows someone deserves better. You deserve better. But the feelings being mutual, this is someone who feels like there's hope. This is an energy of someone who could be releasing all their options too, because this could be the one. But I do feel they're definitely doing their due diligence. But it's a person who's logical. We have the Justice card there, being logical, being fair. Is this person right for me? Because I do feel that little bit of guarded energy where they're just not sure what to believe. Because they are looking for clarity. Before they go down this path, they're assessing the situation. Tell me more about the Seven. I think this person's fantasizing. I mean, we know the Queen of Pentacles often fantasizes and kind of visualizes being with someone. And that's what I kind of feel is happening. Somebody is visualizing being with somebody here, all the possibilities, how this could play out too. It's definitely an energy of preparing. Yeah, we have the Empress. See, there's opportunity. Yeah, this is someone looking. Yeah, they have to take a leap of faith and ask you out. If you've already had a date, I'm going to tell you, this is someone who kept a lot of their feelings to themselves. Their cup runneth over. Maybe even feeling a little overwhelmed with joy and happiness, wanting to take this leap of faith. But it's almost like, see, what do they have to lose? They need to take a risk. It's going to be spontaneous. They're going to go for this. They may have a little Aries in their chart, but they don't have to. It's just an energy of being bold, living in the moment, taking a chance. Yeah, asking someone out. I see friends, family, maybe mutual friends, but there's good news. I feel this person could be checking you out online, or they could be talking to people, asking questions. If you're interested, who are you interested in, what you do you live alone? It's like they want to know everything. So, and this is a good thing. Somebody who actually wants to know all these things. If you've dealt with somebody who never shares anything, or they never ask you about yourself or your life, you know, where you feel they don't have your best interest at heart, that kind of energy. That's what I feel is being left behind here too. This person's pretty serious. I mean, they are definitely, and I do see the energy of being sincere. Yeah, they want to lay the foundation. This is someone laying the foundation, looking at the situation. They are apprehensive. They've been weighing the pros and the cons. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's the feminine energy here. Tell me about the, yeah, this is, there it is. See, this is all about the hermit going down this path, leaving the path behind. This is about two people coming together. See, taking a risk together, doing things together. Yeah. Some kind of gathering or get together. You may have crossed paths with this person and they've been just talking about you. And I do see Mercury retrograde energy. Maybe you crossed paths with this person during a Mercury retrograde. It's like something didn't go anywhere. Maybe you come across as not approachable. Often the Queen of Pentacles does, and I felt that. Someone who kind of, you know, are they actually single? I know they kind of come across as married, like they're not really interested. So they must be invested in someone else. See, they're a little guarded. They're a little careful what they believe, even though people are maybe telling this person that you're single, because they're looking for that absolute clarity. It's someone who doesn't want to reach out and then feel like a fool. That's what it is. But they see there's a risk. This is what they want to do. They want to offer you the pentacle. They want to build a foundation. This person's very sincere. If you've dealt with someone who didn't follow through, I feel they've been kind of contemplating this and they're going to follow through. But this is about going down this path. Is this the one? This person's really, you know, they're really attracted here. Their cup runneth over, feeling overwhelmed. It's like it's, you know, kind of too good to be true. If this person finds out you're actually interested in them, because the Queen of Cups is there, which is telling me that you already are, and you're waiting for this person to reach out, waiting for this person. And I think they're going to come in. I feel very strongly this person's kind of just getting themselves ready to build that foundation. This is a situation that comes to fruition here. But it has to do with feeling like there's hope. This is someone who kind of has faith that they can make the right choice too. King of Swords is someone who has faith in themselves. They can make the right decision. This could be someone who's cut somebody else out. It's very possible, but I feel it would be, if anything, it's letting go of options. Because they see, and they know a good thing when they see it. Tell me more about the Three of Wands. Yeah, we've got someone who's feeling bold, confident. See, it's all their energy, taking a risk. What do they got to lose? Yeah, but you can see the contemplating, you know, this might not be in their best interest, or you might not be interested. You might not feel the same. I mean, My gosh, I wouldn't be surprised. I see there's definitely Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. There's somebody who's got that indecision. But what they're going to do is take off the rose-colored glasses and see. I don't think you're going to see this coming. And they're looking at how this is all going to play out. So they're kind of expecting that you might not be interested. Yeah, they want to spend some time, doing things together. Building here. This is someone here too. I mean, it's an energy of stepping out of their comfort zone. But I got to tell you, I feel with this Queen of Pentacles energy, it's the feminine who's going to have to step out of their comfort zone. I do. I feel it's kind of reversed here. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles. Yeah, see, reaching out, whether someone will reciprocate. They want to spend time. You know, they're going to reach out. Do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? Have you got anything planned? This is someone who's determined, win or lose. They know they need to reach out. They also they know a good thing when they see it. And they also know this is someone who's likely not going to be around for long or single. That's just sort of like what they're learning. Tell me more about this. They're talking here to people about, they want to know everything. And it's almost like, they're just like, when people say, well, why do you want to know? Because I see the why. And they're just, just curious. See, they're just curious. I'm just curious what they're up to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're gathering up info. They're assessing. And I do feel a lot of sincerity. But they're kind of acting, kind of like they're just curious. Something to do with work, too. But they are clearing out this path. This is someone clearing out their path. If they've got options, this Emperor, they're letting them go. There's people there, they're not interested. Yeah, this is someone definitely stable, ready, getting themselves ready. Look at that, the power couple, the King and Queen of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, see, getting together. This is someone who sees someone with skills. There's skills here. Someone who brings something to the table. But I feel this is someone who can be very generous. But I feel a little test to reach out. They're going to reach out. They're going to reach out here. Like I say, it's building. And I feel there could be people telling them, building them up, telling them to just go for it. See, the start of something new. Clarity. They're seeing something very clear. They do get and understand you may not be interested. That's, I feel, the inner struggle. I don't see a lot. I do see a fear that you might not be interested, but it's also an energy of having a conversation, sharing your innermost selves. There's a lot of energy of privacy, someone very private. So I feel it's someone who's probably wanting to get you alone. Yeah, the Sun. Beautiful, high vibrational. This person's happy, positive, high vibrational. They're finding something out. It's making them happy. I feel it's that you're actually interested. I do see this Queen of Cups, very kind and compassionate. Someone who actually cares. So, someone emotionally mature, available. Gorgeous energy. I wish you the best. I do feel you might not see this coming. It could come in out of the blue. I do think this person's I think there's people building them up to where they're going to just be spontaneous. But if you have a choice and you are the one comparing, one of these people is definitely happy, high vibrational, very positive. They're definitely ready for something new. One of them is very charming, possibly attractive. So you could be doing a comparison yourself, but I see the King of Pentacles there too. This is definitely someone who kind of procrastinates, but it's an energy of the good outweighing the bad. Should I or shouldn't I? Yeah, but they're gaining clarity. I mean, I see the clarity. The coast is clear. Yeah, there it is. This is the clarity that you might care. Somebody kind, compassionate, caring, emotionally mature. This is what it is. Someone who puts a shoe on the other foot. There's someone who puts a shoe on the other foot. Somebody who actually cares. This is interesting. Look at that. And there's that home, feeling like home. This person needs to step out of their comfort zone. But it's about making each other feel comfortable here too. I think this is someone who's kind of been preparing maybe their home, kind of getting ready. But they want to build. This is about two people building what two people could do together. And that's what this person looks at. Beautiful. Take care. Bye for now.